Happy Sunday from the Urban Vintage Affair. My name is Natasha and welcome to my Sunday evening showcase. Yes, it's back and I have got an amazing, and I know I say this every time, but I have got a really amazing collection that I have been collating for months now, and I've got them from lots of different dealers, gone to Chinese and Japanese specialists as well to get lots of the information and lots of the products I've got here to show you. And what it is a collection of Chinese and Japanese export boxes. So these are dated from 1830 to around 1880, so kind of around that circa. I've given some dates for each piece which have been recommended and advised to me. However, do not quote me if the dates are out by a decade or so. So I've got some great pieces. The boxes that I have are predominantly, well, the first one I'm going to start with would have been tea caddies. Now look at these two, they're sweet. And now they have the decoration on them, as you can see, but very worn away because these are, as I said, very old. They would have had intricate work of figures, motifs, flowers, birds, etc. on them, which is very typical of the Oriental designs. And a lot of this has been worn away through light, through use, because initially, as I said, these would have been tea caddies and they would have had pewter little canisters inside with lids. Now these are long gone. These ones are just the boxes, which are also giving you like really good creative freedom as well. They'll have the lacquer intact on the inside because that's not seen as much light, and so it has more of a dull finish on the outside. I try not to drop them. But really charming pieces, and you can see the age that is on them, like from the details. They're not perfect condition at all. I hope I've given enough information on the website on the imperfections, the perfect imperfections that they are. And these particular boxes dating 1850, and these are Chinese exports, these ones in particular. Now what you would notice on these boxes, as well as all of them, be honest with you, all of the caddy shaped boxes, that they would have holes at the bottoms in the corners, and they would have originally have had paw feet on them. And when I say paw, like little animal feet, and these are missing. Now most of the boxes that you find today in these conditions won't have the feet, because at some point one would have fallen off, and instead of making another one, because it was so detailed and intricate, it actually was too much work and money to replace the feet, so they'll take off all the feet and just have them flat, which is easy to store as well if you want to kind of pile them on top of each other, I find. But these ones don't have the paw feet, and they are 110 each, and they have like a little brass escutcheon there. No keys for these, I'm afraid, but really charming pieces I've got there. So those two are online, they've listed separately. And what I love about them as well is that they have that, along with this other one I've got here, have their canted corners, so they've got kind of lots of sides to them. You can see, real traditional shape. This one is a slightly larger size, and if anything I would say this particular box is more for jewellery, or would have been used possibly as a tea caddy, but I'm thinking, be honest with you, it is for jewellery, because if you have a look here, if you can just see that it's got like a little edge which probably would have had a tray on it, so the tray would have been another layer, and that's typically found in the jewellery or in the sewing boxes, so this could be a small sewing box as well. This box is bigger than the other ones, but as you can see, it's had a life. Some of the lacquer has come off because it's been shrunk due to heat, moisture, kind of temperature rise. The lacquer on this particular one has started to peel off in places, so this one is priced a little bit lower at 85, but it's still a piece that dates from 1850 as well, and it actually has probably more detail on the artwork, if you can see on there as well. See the little Chinese figurines there? Love this one, it's so beautiful. So that one's also online. And just to let you know, just in case some of you don't know, they actually have a payment plan on the website which you can pay in 4 installments, and this means you pay your first installment and I'll send the items to you, and you have 4 months to pay the rest of the for the rest of the item or your order in particular. This is through the PayPal app, which I have connected to my Shopify store, so it's interest free, doesn't cost you any extra money. It costs me extra money but it's fine, it's absolutely fine. I get charged I think about 5 or 6% on top of it, but it does allow you guys to actually have a stress-free payment method to pay. So if something's coming up a little bit too much for you guys but you love it, take advantage of the PayPal, I can't even talk. Take advantage of the Clear Pay button that's on the website as well. Okay, let's get back to these. I have another jewellery box. This one is a rectangular shape. This one is actually Japanese, lacquer finish again. It has a tray. Is it that? Love this one. Really great size for like putting stationery, makeup. I mean, I'm going to tell you what to put in a box. You put anything in a box, can't even fit, to be honest with you. If you want to use it in an office or in a kitchen, entirely up to you. I'm not going to give you any rules for it. This one is dated around 1860, and more the work you can see at the back because it's had quite a bit of sun damage. As you can see on the top here, it's completely gone, the lacquer, completely. Sorry, that's a motorbike bike. You can hear my motorbike. Sorry, the windows are open because it's still hot. Okay, you can see the lacquer is gone from the top, but still quite charming piece. What this does allow you to do is put things on top of it, or you can get it polished up and lacquered yourself. Okay, this one is £45. Next one, I'm going to show you one of the big ones. Get the big ones out of the way. This one is actually a lot bigger than I expected it to be, but it is just gorgeous. I love it, I love it, I love it. Look at the detail on this. First of all, it's like taking up the whole screen, right? Can't see me. So it's fine, have a look at this one. This one would have been a sewing box. Again, exported from China. Dating between 1830 and 1880, as I said originally. I'll put the dates on the website. I can't remember this one offhand right now, but the inside, everything is usable and clean on the inside. There might just be a little bit of dust, which I'll clean up when I send these on anyway. It has a more of a traditional looking escutcheon here, and the detail work on that, look at that, so beautiful. Again, with lots of age and wear and cracks, but this again adds to the charm of the item, I personally think. There is a bit of a crack in this one as well in the seams through shrinkage, again coming from a hot country into a cold country and it's been years of use. This would have again been a sewing box because of the size of it as well. This one I have online for £175. And what's that? Let's show you some fan boxes. I love these. I love these. This one is so beautiful. Look at this one. You've probably seen one of these ones before. Look at that, amazing. Hand painted on silk paper. Look at that. So beautiful. And inside has got the moulding cut out for a fan to go inside it. Now I was told, I was going to take this out, but I was told don't take it out because it's actually more valuable with this shape in it. But guys, you know what I'm like. Do what you want with this box. If you want to use this box and take out that piece, I won't do it. You do it yourself. It's quite easy to be removed. It's actually stuck in, but you can remove it with a knife, but be very careful. Look how beautiful this box is. This is a Chinese export and it's hand painted, as you can see on there. Love it, love it, love it. It's got a lock closure that actually works as well. It's kind of a dark brown colour. Yeah, kind of a reddy brown. They've got some figurines on there, you know, Chinese people doing their thing on there. Okay, that box is £85 for that beautiful piece there. The other fan boxes I have are actually silk fabric ones. So sweet. Again, very antique condition in them, but I just love the textiles on them. Look at that jacquard silk. red lining, again shaped for a fan to go inside. I'll leave you to take it out if you don't want that shape in there, or you can find a fan to put it in. Cardboard box covered in silk, and this one here, I love this pattern actually, that's so beautiful. That this one, the lid has come off, I'm afraid, and that, but feel free to stick it back together or just use it to put on top like that. Really great sizes, 100% silk covered cardboard fan boxes from China, and though that's is sewed together as a set. I was going to do them separately, but I decided to do them as a set. £40 for this set here. Another big box. Let's show you the last big box I've got. This one, funny enough, this one I thought was a later piece, but I was wrong and I got corrected that this is around the same age as the other boxes, probably dating around 1860. Now, this is a Japanese export, and look at that. It's so beautiful, fully lacquered as you can see, and what we have is abalone shell and mother of pearl shell decoration throughout. Look at that detail, and also let's ta-da, look how lovely that it is. And the lids on these as well, so lovely. And this tray comes out, all these compartments, you can use it for jewellery. It was originally used as a sewing box. None of the pieces are remaining in there, as you can see, but really handy. A huge box, beautifully decorated. This one is in much better condition than the other ones I have. As I said, I thought this one was later, probably 1920s, but I then got corrected and said no, this is an 1860 circa box from Japan. And that, I believe, concludes. Okay, how much is that box? That box I've got, how much is that box? Is $255 for that particular box, that large one there. And that's it. I have a couple of these also listed, these Japanese workbooks. I can't tell you what they say, but they're really kind of impressive. Nice penmanship that's going on there, great for styling. Looking for a new home as well. That's it. Those are the items. They all are on the grid and on the website, and at the moment, and it ends today, I think it does, I've got free UK delivery when you use the code 3delivery. That is also mentioned on the website in the top banner, so have a look at that. If you're going to order anything, please use the free delivery code. It's for all orders over £30 throughout the entire website, and that ends today. Again, take advantage of the Clear Pay instalments. Pay in 4 months time, don't have to pay for everything now, but you'll get your order through straight away. Okay, that's it. That's like loads of information I'm just giving you there. I hope you've loved this collection of Chinese and Japanese export boxes. I think that's a brilliant collection. I've been collecting them for months, and I'm super happy with them. I just love them. I hope you love them too. Enjoy the rest of your evening. It's time for me to have a well-deserved drink. Ta-ta, bye-bye everyone.